Coming to you live from beautiful downtown Southern California. Now, I'm told there is no beautiful downtown sunny Southern California, but any town you go into in California and you're downtown, usually during the spring, summer, fall, it's a beautiful downtown. So, anyways, now you know where I'm coming from. To you live. All right. So I'm waiting for people to show up. This is the Insane Friends program. Live stream, two in the chat, one thumbs up. Thank you very much. We're going to be looking at this snake I caught. The other day I was staining, doing a video, and my stepson comes back and says, "Hey, you want to catch a snake?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I'm going to get these glasses on. I can read the chat. All right. St. Casper, I worship God. Hey, ding, ding, ding. St. Casper, I worship God is in the chat. We have a viewer on here. Now, there's a young lady in this video that we're going to be looking at. Ding dong. Ding, ding. So anyways, Danielle, she's a friend of mine's girlfriend, and she was over visiting my wife, and she's a little scared of snakes. And she holds this snake for the first time. So we're going to be watching that in just a minute. And this snake, you'll see it. It was about 5 foot and so big around. But I'll show it here in just a minute. My friend Little Dumpling, hey, we need to talk. I got a question for you. I'll have to wait. Okay, so we're going to do this Insane Friend shout out that I have to do. I want to do it. It's part of the show. So let's give all these insane friends their due. All right, we have Insane Friends with Victor Sane heads this up, and it's his group. He has Sane Auto, and he is on at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. Now he has trivia and whatnot, car trivia, and his regular channel, you'll be able to see all kinds of car shows and different cars and a nice variety, up close and personal. All right, then we have 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Gregory Salvadori. Then we have Wednesday, Sane Enterprise. They kind of go over business ideas and way to make money and just different things like that. And that's, again, Victor Sane of Sane Auto, Sane Enterprise. That's that. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then we have Thursday, we have following is Muscle Car Appraisal. And Muscle Car Appraisal has a variety of just different things. And they follow Sane Auto. That's on Wednesdays. Thursday, you have Dorito and La Luce Cabra. And they do motorcycles and different things like that, dirt bikes. And so that is Dorito and Luce Cabra. And that's at, 6 o'clock Pacific time or California time. And then following is Easy 2 Tips and Tricks, etc. Yours truly. All right. Then on Saturday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have Choppers Rule 1. And they're coming to you from Australia. We're going to get to this Madness 777. What's up, bro? All right, so we have Choppers Rule 1 at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And they're coming to you from Australia. Then we have Fab Automotive Detailing, Saturday night, 9 p.m. The third Sunday of every month, we have Hot Rod Madness. Tim Bird is responsible for that show. Every third Sunday of the month, that is Hot Rod Madness with Tim Bird. All right, I've lost. People have dropped out of the chat. Well, they're going to miss out on what's to come. 3 in the chat. 0 in the chat. Really? I can't, I gotta. Okay, Ben, that's what happened. The snake's coming up. I had to do that shout out first. And now everybody's gone but you. And you're not even registering in the chat. Madness 777. Okay, so we're going to show this snake. But who's in the chat? Or did everybody go not what I expected and disappeared? They're going to miss out. Well, as I'm sitting here snacking, everybody left the chat. That's the first. Well, I'm moving forward on this bathroom, and everybody comes back. How was your week? My week is good. You're not showing here in not being accounted. That is interesting. I'm trying to bring up. Are you okay? It shows. Okay, is that Madness 777 that's in the chat? Is that you, comment, or whoever it may be? There's some kind of a delay here. Okay. So, I'm going to put on this snake video. And we'll get to it. It's only about, I want to say 10 minutes long, maybe. RG Homestead, I'm doing good. Glad to see you here. There was just 4 people in the chat, and they disappeared on me when I was doing my shout out. But I'm going to put on this snake video. While I was staining some doors, my stepson comes out and says there's a snake out in the front yard. I come out, usually they're little 1.5 snakes, you know. But this is, oh yeah, you were there, you saw it. I'm going to show that part of that video. So, no further ado, let's do this. There's 3 watching. Okay, we're going to, so hang in there. Thank you for being here. We're going to show this clip of this part of this video. I was videotaping for my staining on this cabinet. And I've got to. All right. Oh, real quick while I'm here, I'm going to show you my tripod. It's a cheap little simple setup, but some people think it's difficult. So I'm going to show this right now. Look at this. Selfie stick mounted to the handle. Look, it's all Mickey Mouse. It's not even, see? And there's my tripod. And then this expands and contracts, okay? That'll push in, and it goes up and down, it spins, it does whatever I want it to. So it's just that simple, guys. All right, that's behind the scenes. I just lost 2 people. All right, so I'm going to get this set up here in its stand. And we see them all the time. It's just the kind you... Yeah, you know, and it's something different. Little, and definitely different from my show in general. Okay. So if it's upside down, let me know. As I'm getting this phone turned on. Okay, and get it set in place. All right, let me turn this screen around. Hey, Bigfoot Silver, hide and seekers. Thanks for being here. All right, we're going to take a look at this snake, not now, but right now. Are we upside down?
Yeah, I used to catch him like this. Look at this guy. He is back to the bone. I would like to kick him. Oh no, yes I would. He is the biggest one we've had around here. Look at this guy. This is the kind I used to catch and wrap around my neck and walk into the grocery store with. Take my camera. Let me get a better hold on the snake so you can feel comfortable. Look, I'll tell you, this is a wild snake. This caught this guy. He won't bite you. Look, he would be trying to bite me if he's going to bite. This guy is wild as could be.
Oh, hold on one second. Technical difficulties. How frustrating is that? That's not supposed to happen. Okay, as it's loading.
But he's as tame as can be. Look at this guy. He is nice. He's like about 4 foot. And he's a gopher snake. He's just like the other ones, but he's like a daddy or a mom. I'm not sure how to tell which is which. But look at her or him. Look at this guy. He is bad to the bone. He is cool as can be.
Trying to say that to the camera.
Okay, but he's as cool as a cucumber. Look at this guy. I'm going to try to stick him in my mouth to show you he's harmless. No. I just put his head in my mouth, you know, just to show you he's harmless. Yeah, he's the biggest one yet. There, Cody.
It's Gophers Snake. Come right here. Got it?
Yeah, this is the guy.
Yeah, he's big.
These are the.
He's eating a lot of mice.
Yeah, so let's put him on the ground and see how tall he is. Look at this tail.
He's actually about 5 feet.
Over 4 feet. There he is. There's his tail. He's over 4 feet. If I straightened up his head would come to my cheek.
No, that's a gopher snake.
See, I used to do this with them, and I'd go into the store. I'd walk into the store as a teenager, having.
That's not a good time. That around her neck. No, they're not a restrictor.
But I would walk into the store after the snake got too used to me, like this, and then he'd just be sitting here hanging out on my neck, and I'd be in the meat department, and women would be looking at the meat in the cold thing, and they'd see the snake around my neck and step back a few feet. I was a teenager being cool, you know.
He's like, okay.
Now, Danielle's going to hold this snake, and she's really kind of a shy girl, and she did really well.
Because he doesn't like me holding him next to his neck like this. See the look on his face? See, look at the side of his head. See his mouth's kind of open?
Yes.
But see, this snake is cool. You see him around here? See him around my...
You're lucky I'm fine.
Well, babies, this is no different than the snakes I caught before. He looks like he just shed, too. His coat is like really super clean. There. No, stay there. No, just stay there. I'm trying to get a close picture of the skin.
Good.
I just shed.
He doesn't like snakes.
Yes.
Well, he's doing pretty good. I would love...
No.
This guy is the best we've seen yet.
You're lucky I'm holding this camera.
Pretty good type.
He was a little uncomfortable. That's my stepson.
The reason why
Yeah,
he's probably near here is because of probably the tomatoes.
they don't know. They're not.
I said the reason I'm not saying he
Yeah,
is.
no, they are not vegetarian. Carnivores. They're not. They're carnivores.
I don't know much about snakes. Instead,
They're not. They're not. This is a treat.
Oh God, it's near you.
Let's go down my pants. You wanna touch him, Danielle?
Come on, Daniel.
Danielle handled this like a trooper.
You gonna hold it? Let me see. Here, grab them down here. Just hold them. This one. No. Just take your hand this way. There. See? He says, all right, how are you? See? That's all right.
She's never touched a snake before. This is her first time.
Yeah, hold on, Danielle. Da-da-da-da. She's got him all by herself. Look at that. Snake girl. How was that?
Can I touch the top of the
I don't know it.
I don't think
I
they
wouldn't. I mean,
will like it.
you may be able to do that, Danielle, but I don't know. Yeah, this might irritate them. No, they have little water. There you go.
Did you ever touch the snake, Daniel?
She just did. See how?
Oh. Are you a big fan of snakes, Daniel?
Pet him right there. Is your skin?
She just overcome some fears, let me tell you.
You want to take your phone? You want to check your phone? Hey, look at that.
Mom, you should touch it. Mom,
Okay, guys,
you should touch it.
I have. I don't want to make it. I have.
This guy is really cool. You know, if I had an aquarium or something, I would love to keep this guy. I don't have an aquarium either. I don't even know where to keep him. I'd love to keep him though.
Grandma, have you ever touched a snake?
What the heck? I do not know what just happened.
Well,
You have to find something to.
go buy some ice. And then if he's not hungry, he won't even eat. He has to be hungry.
Yeah.
Turn your phone long way. Yeah.
She's videotaping.
Wants to say hi, Danielle. Oh.
Making my wife nervous.
How old are you, sir? This guy's bad. This is the size that used to catch as a teenager. It was fun walking through the store with them, taking them in, having around my neck. Nobody really freaked out. Yeah, I handled it really well. But again, I was a teenager trying to be cool. I don't think they need wine.
No,
Why?
no.
Yeah, I would think so.
They will probably just eat mice. Wow.
This snake.
Yeah, Mojave greens. We have Mojave greens too. They're RG.
You
So much just shed.
want to hold them on your camera?
Jen,
Not on your camera, but we need to run it here. I can put it on your camera. So just grab it and the lips for my hand.
Danielle's gonna hold them again, and I'm gonna videotape her holding it with her camera.
and yeah, you have more guts than I do.
They don't have bull snakes on here anymore. I haven't seen a bull snake in a long time. This is a gopher
I wanna
snake.
do it. Call me a scaredy kid.
Look at Danielle.
She overcome some
Girl.
fear. She sure did.
How cool is that, dude? You just crawled, Danielle. Listen to me. You're okay. He's perfectly fine.
He came up on her arm, and it made her really nervous.
Good job, Danielle. Very good. Da-da-da-da.
Alright, let it go.
You want to put him around your neck.
Let it go.
You do that, your mom wants him around your neck. You don't want to pet it? You want to touch it? Does your mom want to touch it?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You're fine? Can't twist your arm?
Don't put it out the desk where it belongs.
Think we should show him the ginger?
Ginger already saw it.
Yeah, let's go inside real quick and show you.
No, you're gonna keep her. Don't. Keep out free. She's on. Don't.
That's why.
This is a reaction part of this video.
I'll put it out the desk.
Good job. Good job. We're live. This is not Memorex.
Do not do it. Do not do it. Don't.
Here's the reaction video.
More than you. Don't. Ken, don't.
What?
Don't. What? Don't do it, Ken. Please. Don't bring it in here. No, please do not.
This is live, not Memorex. He's just a snake. It's all American. It's an all American snake. See that? All American. Look at that. He is a gopher snake. Look at that. He's all American. Wrapped himself around the pole. Yeah, this is the best looking snake. This is the biggest snake we've had that we've seen here on the
It's
property.
just a snake. Government is.
This guy is cool. Look at this guy. He just goes and goes. Who's here? I'm sorry, I haven't been checking.
Hey,
the chat.
Timo, haven't seen you for a while. Glad you're here.
He's wanting to go too. Look at this guy.
He wants to go.
Look at him. Okay, here he goes.
My wife's freaking.
He's on the couch.
No,
Get it.
please don't let it go on the board.
Wait, he's going out there.
He said that was
Look at this guy. He is bad to the bone. Look at him. I'd love to keep him. I just am not prepared to keep him. And my wife would have a.
Yes, you.
Gotta love carpet pythons. I'll have to send him to you.
Oh, yes.
She has pythons.
Comment all the time, huh?
He's really cool. What a nice find. Hate to see him go.
He's really going.
He's just chilling. He's chilling like a snake. Look at this guy. Now look at him.
This is where our G comes in about now.
How cool is that?
RG Homestead.
Out West Homestead. Yeah, he's like over 4 foot.
He's 5 foot.
Good evening there, RG. Look at the gopher snake we just caught. I just let him go. I just set him down. Look at this guy. And he's really tame. Look, he's as tame as can be.
Let the poor thing go.
You know, he's just as tame as he can be.
My wife's a little nervous.
Keep him, but I'm not prepared. My wife would have a fit. But I'd love to keep this guy. This is the biggest snake I've had on this property yet. It's a gopher snake.
I don't know why you're getting blocked there, man. This 777.
Let's move it on. Yeah, he is. There's plenty of mice around here. We have owls that stay up here in the pine trees, or they used to. They just kind of come back around recently. But I got to get back to the staining. This was a unexpected treat, I tell you.
Unexpected treat.
Here you go. You want to see it? I'm joking. That was a cool snake. I would love to keep him. All right, get back to the staining. Now we can do the up close and personal on the stain. Show you.
Handle times. They are fun. Yes, they are. They are fun to mess around. I'd love to keep him.
How it looks dry. All right. I'm not completely done, but I have this down. Turn this around. Thank you all for being here. That was exciting. Thank you all for the thumbs up. All right, here's the door. All right, you see the dryness here. I'll have to get a pointer. All right. On my end.
All right. We're going to turn this around.
All right, that's where it's absorbing. Or you have just the regular wood, it's still shiny and wet.
Smooth.
But where the wood grain is, it's absorbing and it looks dry.
All right. Now we're going to have to.
Yes.
All right, I turned it around. Well, that was fun. Only 2 in the chat, really?
Blissful Acres, good evening, reviewing.
Well, I was in the middle of doing these videos, staining these doors, getting them completed, when my stepson come out and said, "Hey, there's a snake in the front yard." Well, how's it going there, Bigfoot Silver, Hide and Seekers? I was just checked your channel the other day looking for a new video, and I'm going, he hasn't uploaded anything yet. You'll have to come up with something there, Bigfoot Silver, Hide and Seekers. Something anyway. Maybe you can go to a coin show or something like that. Timo, there's more than 2. Well, more than 2 who? Of who? You? Well, I haven't seen you for quite some time there, Timo, unless you've got another channel and you've been and you visited me with your other channel. Isn't that's what you're saying? So make friends, you know. I'm trying to see the comments. There we go. All right. RG Homestead says the first time I found one was when I was about 8 years old. Okay, yeah, I got some sarcastic ones about I just lost my phone's jacked. Gone, attack coming soon. Huh? Sarcastic one about Gmo, attack coming soon. LOL. Yeah, upload something, you know, go to a coin show or a coin shop or something, you know. Give somebody something new to watch and, you know, connect with you kind of thing. So I thought that might be a little different. I've been wanting to extract that part of my staining video for a while. And so I thought tonight would be a good time to do that. And RG Homestead. Now, if I can tell on you there, RG, I'm gonna take a liberty and hold you. This kind of puts you on the spot. RG has a table from, what did you say that table was from? The 1900s? And it's a fold-out table for camping. Well, he's going to show this fold-out table and a couple other things here on his channel. He hasn't done it yet, as far as I know. It was very cool to see keep it. I would love to have kept it. If I had a 50-gallon fish tank or bigger, I would have had to keep it outside. My wife would not do well. But RG's going to upload this video of this table as for camping from, I think it's 1900s, with a couple other things. Now I put you on the spot. Tag, you're it, RG. But anyway, my wife, she was a teenager and she's walking out in the Arizona desert, and she stepped in the soft place in the sand and her foot went down into a hole full of rattlesnakes. By the grace of God, she didn't get bit. But she's deathly afraid, well, almost deathly afraid. She used to be deathly afraid. But she's still quite afraid of snakes, as you could tell in the video. You know, she brought her feet up on top of that couch and she couldn't wait for that snake just to move on. Yeah, it's a cool. I haven't seen it either, so I'm putting RG on the spot here on purpose, so he could do this video of his table, and he had some other things he was wanting to do along with this 1900s table for camping. It sounds like the coolest table, and shoot, you know, you can make one after you see, if you can see it, and you're a woodworker, you can make it. If you had the time. So anyways, RG, tag your head. He didn't know I was going to do that. So hope you don't mind. But anyway, I think I had the freedom to do that. So I tested the water here. Let's see what you say in there. Ken, what are you doing telling about my table? I wasn't gonna. No, that's not what he says. RG says it's a table from the 1900s frame, but was closed. And yes, I will be doing it. I hope this weekend. You got to do it this weekend now. What are you talking about? I don't think I'd take it camping though. Well, you could, if you see it, when he does this video, you can make one. Just do a duplicate, you know. You don't have to have the dimensions. You just need to see what it looks like and have an idea about how it's made, you know. This lamp in the background back here, I saw something, just part of that lamp, like from about here up on a movie. And just seeing that much of the lamp, I made the lamp. You know, I knew what to do after seeing it in the movie. And like I said, I could only see in the movie, it only showed you about that much of the lamp, or maybe about that much of the lamp. And that's all you could see. And I've made a few of these lamps. I'll show you it up close and personal here. Let me turn this camera around. If it will turn, there it goes. This lamp right there. Okay. Turned a piece of firewood into a very nice lamp. And I just seen part of it in a movie. It was on a movie. And my wife pointed it out. She was in it. She says, look. And I went, that's cool. I can make one of those. And there it is. So I'm using that as an example. If you like this 1900s table that RG has, after seeing it, you can make one. That's all I'm saying. So anyways, I had to put you on the spot, RG. RG, thumbs up. Yeah, RG, you got a new sub. Right on there, Timo. It was used for a car camping in the time frame. It worked and would. I got to put on these glasses. I got some poison in my eyeball and it screwed up my I got to go to the eye doctor. And my phone's jacked. All right. It was used for car camping in the time frame. It worked. And then it would, to this day, we purchased it about 3 years ago, and it really looks cool. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing it. Hey, merited heaven bound. Glad to see you here. I really enjoy the things that you teach, good stuff. Yeah, I'm sure it would work really well today. I've got projects, but who knows? I may get around to making one after seeing it, but I don't know when. That's okay, Ken. Pay. Right on, RG. Tag I met. I kind of assumed that was coming. Well, you're welcome there, Merida. Am I pronouncing your name right, Merida? Heaven bound? When you're listening to the Lord, you can only roll with it, Good stuff. I need to get more Bible studies up on my Bible study channel too. I've been failing in that department. No, Lou. Huh? Merida, right? Miranda. Miranda, is that it? I think that's it. Miranda, heaven bound. Miranda. Okay. I gotta get to the ophthalmologist. I was spraying some 7 bug killer, and I didn't have a good connection, and water was splashing out. It ended up in this eyeball. Didn't even know it till later, and my eye got kind of sticky, and I rinsed it out with water real good, but it's still kind of blurry. All right, that's why I like this channel. Never got to work with wood. Okay, iron worker. Well, iron, I need to learn iron, because if I make a table, sometimes you need to attach it to steel, and so knowing iron is good. Good and wood and iron go together. Yeah, please do there, Miranda. But I'm hoping I haven't waited too long, and the ophthalmologist is going to tell me, sorry, there's nothing we can do for you because I'll have permanent eye damage. And this eye, I can see, but it's kind of dark and kind of hazy through this eye. Well, if you go through my recent videos, I just sanded, stained my bathroom cabinet my bathroom that I'm black. I've never worked with black. And what I just learned is I should have done my finish coat with a sponge applicator, like a sponge brush, those little styrofoam brushes, on a stick. And I have streaks now, so I'll see what I can do, but I don't want to make it so thick I cover the wood grain either. I'm done with the staining part. Yes. Yeah. Brush lines in it. It looks okay. It's not ugly, but it could be much better. And so I'm going to see what I can do about improving that. Yeah, you can go through my videos. I have a playlist on the cabinets. And then when I get done, because I'm going to do tile, is iron and wood stuff mixing. Well, knowing ironwork, you just, you make a table legs and a top, and you mount your natural table to it, your slab of wood to the iron, or coffee table or whatever. Don't answer door anytime soon. It may not go. I got a potato gun, RG. I'm joking. But anyway. But no, I am looking forward to seeing your table. I think that's going to be cool. And what a great find that for you to find. They look really good. What looks really good? You saying the glasses? Yeah, I think I look okay. But it's just a thing. Kind of like long hair, short hair. It's nothing big deal to me. I just cut my hair. I was getting long, and I just cut it off here a week or so ago. Hair is nothing. If I had to wear glasses, no big deal. I'd wear them. But long as I can do what I want to do, I'm good. It's when I'm not able. That's where I have a problem. I got to be doing something. I just can't sit around, not for too long. Then my grandfather was like that. My dad is like that. Black cabinets, but glasses are so good. Oh, well, yeah, we'll go back and look at my videos. This last one I did, I showed the black cabinet at the end. Wood is first. Okay. I can spot weld, sort of, but I don't understand all the, how to adjust the power, the gauges, you got to get all that dialed in with the right size rod. And I know 60-10 is standard. But, so I can do a little bit, but not much. And I'm not being modest. Yeah, but I have a table I just cut. It's coming along good. Well, you got to check out my video on it and tell me what you think. My last video from last night, I'm staining the overhead oak light frame. Actually, I stained it, sanded it. First, I sanded it. I didn't put that on YouTube, That was just sanding. Who wants to see that? And got that ready, stained it. I was uploaded the staining part, and my camera dropped. My phone dropped, hit the floor, battery flew out of it, and I wasn't able to upload that portion. So I just didn't say nothing about it. And I came on yesterday applying my clear coat over my stained frame, light frame, and then showing it up close and personal where you could see it really well with the before and after. But at the end of that video, I show you one small cabinet that's black. And the other cabinet, I just started to drywall today in there because I've got some open spots from the plumbing. And so I got to get it filled in with drywall. Then I can bring the cabinet in. Well, I can bring the cabinet in after I put in the tile, because I'm going to be doing the drywall, tiling, grouting, then bringing in the cabinet. And when I get the walls all painted and get it ready to, I'm going to show this finished product that ought to look pretty nice. We're using silver and blue vessel sinks. on silver gray marble counter 12 by 12 counter marble top countertop 12 by 12 marble grayish silver marble with going to be a blue gray vessel sink that is going on top of that with a little waterfall valve. It's going to be a waterfall sink. Faucet. You have done great work on what you've done. Love you. Well, thank you there, RG. It's a labor of love. I'm doing it as if I'm staying. I'm doing this to sell. But I'm treating it as if I'm staying, just my ethics. I'm working a little slower. I'm paying very close detail to detail. And I just want it to be the best that I can get it as an end result. It's not Beverly Hills, but I'm treating it like it is and making it just as nice as I can. The window seal, it's okay. It's acceptable. But I don't like the lines that are in the finish, and I'm going to see if I can't redo it without covering the stain, the wood grain in it. And if I can do that without hiding the wood grain, I will. But I want the wood grain to show. And maybe I just have to scrape it all down and completely redo it, which I don't want to do because that's just more time at this point. And I got lots to do. And I don't have anybody helping me. It's just me. So it's not getting done as quick as I would like it to. But I'm saving a whole lot of money as an end result. Something I don't have. So it works. It works. Thank God I am able to do it. Let me tell you. Doing staircases, custom oak radius staircases really plays a big part in a lot of what I've done around here, especially with the tile. Because when I started out, I was learning how to cut tile, and I've never really cut tile in the past. But yet I'm showing my videos up close and personal, and I knew exactly what to do from doing custom staircases. And it all come together. And so if you want to know how to cut tile on a wet saw, and you want to know the tips and tricks, watch my videos on cutting tile, and I will show you the tips and tricks. Using a wood jig when necessary, shims, wedges, little pieces of tile to kind of wedge it and kind of put the angle you need on it. But I show you all of that in all my tile videos. Different things I was doing, I'm showing it. I would read less of story. Yes, I would too there. I would too. We should get together on this. I will. I just lost my phone's all cracked up because I've dropped it 50 times. Together on this. Okay. All right, RG. Yeah, I'm not sure what's on your mind, but all right. Did you finish your bathrooms? Yes. Check it out. It's in a playlist. I think the last couple are not in my playlist. But they're all going to end up in there. And then when I'm finished and I'm showing the finished product, I'll put a playlist together that has some tiling in it. And in the bathroom, the shower, when I was building the shower. And then what I've been doing with the staining. And I'll put this playlist together that shows you doing the custom shower that I also show in my video that's now complete. And the process I went through to do that much as I can. And then I'm painting the ceiling white and the different tips and tricks I was using for that. And, all the way through will be in that playlist on this restored bathroom. A remodeled bathroom. Then I have another bathroom I have to do. That's just going to be a golden oak. refinish. And then I've got tile to put in that cabinet, and I've got this black or this dark brown and gold rectangled rounded vessel sink, but it's a rectangle. And it's about so tall, it's pretty shallow, but just deep enough. Really elegant looking, masculine, elegant looking. And it's going to go in my other master bathroom. But that's after this one. That one's next on the agenda. Then I've got my flooring, got areas of my flooring to redo, to snap it. I'll show you this. This floor is not real. That looks like hardwood. That's not hardwood. It looks like it. It's cheap MDF, junk. But I have some of that to replace and redo, and painting, a lot of painting, a whole lot of painting. And then I get this house up for sale, and I get out of Dodge. I'm going back to the South. All I know is that's where I'm going. We've been looking at properties all over the place. You can find some properties for like, 60, 80,000 that are fixer-uppers. 3-4 bedrooms, half acre, 2-3 acres. Like 125, which is, from comparing it to California, that's real affordable. And I like the environment. So we'll see how all this comes together. Yeah, I can't wait to see it, because we're getting ready to do something. I don't want to mess it up. All right. Well, check Timo. Check out my playlist on the woodworking. Check out, I have some playlists on tiling. I think it's everything you need to know on tiling, or tiling tips and tricks, or I forget how I have it titled. But if you go into my playlist, you'll find my untiling. And then I have it scattered, like in We Are Creators, and just different things as well. Our house is old. Every time somebody slams the front door, it rearranges the pictures on the wall in the house. 10 pictures, tweak. That's funny. Well, I think that just goes with just being an older house in general, and they're probably nice, old-fashioned, solid doors. These doors here in my house are solid. Interior, exterior, they're all solid doors. They're those 6-paneled. The front door here is a 4-panel. But all the doors are solid. That's solid. And so yeah, for sure. Check out my playlist. I show you how to cut tile, all tips and tricks I was using large format, like 18 by 18 tiles. The other ones were 16 by 16 tiles. That's in the showers. And I had a bunch of custom stuff, angles I was having to do in this one shower. It's a steam shower. It's all enclosed. And just go straight, then it runs off at an angle on the front. Then it comes back to the wall, and the overhead. Overhead, I had to tile overhead. I didn't show that. I had another guy doing it at that time, but he put about this much thin set on top of his tile, literally about a 1/2 inch of thin set on these little 6x6s, and pushed them up in there. Looks good to me, like teak. Oh, yeah, the floor looks nice, but it's that veneer, it's a joke. That's like, it looks like tongue and groove is what it is supposed to be. That's what it represents. But it's veneer on MDF. You get MDF wet, you mop, and you have, it's not a damp mop. If the mop has excess water in it, that water gets down between the joints of the tile and they start swelling. So it raises up and starts getting lippage. You know, next thing you know, the top is like this at the joint because it swole up from the water getting in there from mopping. I had a water line break in my kitchen where I was doing the repair and hooking up my water line for the refrigerator. That had a leak before I did the plumbing, and it ruined the floor in there. It's kind of buckled, you know, up against the wall, and I've got a bunch of that to replace as the end result. This MDF is for the birds. I say go out and buy some 2x4s, rip them down, turn that 2x4 on edge, 3/4 of an inch, rip it, flip it over, rip it again, split that 2x4 in half. And you just made your own flooring. And use 2x4 flooring. I mean, it's about the cheapest way to go. Or fencing. You can buy 6-foot fencing. Okay? And you rip it in 1.5-inch strips. And make your own flooring, you know? It's the best way to go. Because with the 2x4s, if you use 2x4s for flooring, because I've done it, you take the rounded edge of your 2x4 here, the outside edge, and you come in 1/8 of an inch in from that rounded edge, 1/16 of an inch. And you run it through your table saw and you remove that rounded edge. So now it's just a square straight edge on the outside. You do the same on the other side of your 2x4. Now you've got 2 square edges. Then you turn it up on edge and you rip it down the middle. Center to 1 inch, 3/4 of an inch dead center of that blade. And you'll have basically 5/8, close to 3/4 of an inch thickness of 1x now that you can use for flooring. But with the price of 2x4s going up nowadays, it might be quicker and cheaper just to buy fencing material, cut off the dog ear, you know, and then run it through your table saw and make your own flooring. This stuff is junk. It doesn't last. This stuff, making your own flooring, will last you a lifetime. No issues. Then you seal it with polyurethane. You could use an oil on it and then polyurethane it. It's there, you know. I look forward to finding some of these older houses back in the South with the hard wood floors, the oak flooring, you know. Maybe maple, maybe. But oak was the standard at the time, and that's there 100 years later. It's still there and in great shape. And if you need to sand it, you can sand it, restain it. It looks brand new when you're done. You can't go wrong with solid wood. And it doesn't have to be tongue and groove, you know. You can make it tongue and groove if a person wanted to go that far, just by setting your saw blade, you know. It would be a little bit more work, or a router, and you could route out for your tongue and groove, but that's a whole lot of work, and I don't think it's necessary. I've done it in my dad's house. Let's see. Most old houses around here have, yes, old oak floors. They put, yes, that's because back in the day, their feet got cold, or the floor started to wear out, and they didn't know how to polyurethane it. They didn't know how to sand it. And so to throw carpet over it made it look new real quick, made it look nice, and they didn't have to do anything but roll carpet out over the top. It was quick and easy to make it look nice. But you sand it. They have these floor sanders. I've done it with the belt sander. I've done it with a belt sander. That is so much work, but it's worth it. But anyways, You get it's a round disc pad, and you go over the whole floor. They don't. No, you don't have to wear slippers. No, you stain it whatever color you want to stain it. You polyurethane it. You know, and every year maybe you put a coat of polyurethane on it. You know, you could wait. You know, however, you know, you put at minimum of 3 coats of. You want a minimum of 3 coats of poly when you redo a floor, and you put it on with the sponge mop. A sponge mop. You just go over the floor with the sponge mop, and start in your first corner, work your way out of it, let it dry overnight, go back in there with your socks on, 320 sandpaper, just kind of go over it, go back over it with the dry sponge mop or a damp one, go over it, let it dry, hit it again with another coat. You know, if you do it in the morning, you don't have to wait 24 hours. You could wait, 4 hours, I think it is. You'd have to read the instructions. Anyways, and you put another coat on with the sponge mop. And by that time, it feels pretty good. You can go over it again, you want, with 320 sandpaper. Wipe it down real quick. And go back over it, a third coat after it dries with socks on. And 33 coats, you're good. Hey, Danielle, there's the brave girl in the video right there. That's her, folks. That's the girl in the video, a friend of mine's girlfriend that held that snake. And she was afraid of him, so she overcomes some fears. Good job, Danielle. I gotta go. Thanks for all the tips. Catch you later. All right, brother. Don't be a stranger. If you have any questions, hit me up. Well, you're welcome, Danielle. I was really proud of you. Bigfoot Silver Hide and Seeker says, peace. Cool, Danielle. All right, RG. Talk to you tomorrow. Yes, this has been good. This has been good. Yep, Danielle, you were a trooper. I told you I was going to put you on my channel. Big Silver Hide and Seeker says, good night. I think you're talking to RG. I'm assuming you're talking to Timo. I hope everybody made friends. Sorry about the face shot, guys. Gal. Yeah, Danielle, you really overcome some fears, and you were okay. You know, I know you got nervous when you raised up and went on top of your arm, but you did good. Cody says you've got more guts than he does. Cody could do it too. He could. But I thought that was great. And then you caught that lizard? Holy smokes. Yeah, I know you did. You did good, Danielle. You did so well. Your mom ought to be proud of you, and Joey ought to have been proud of you, and your brother ought to have been proud of you. You did good. That was a big snake. You don't see them like that very often around here. At least I haven't. Usually they're little ones, you know. I had caught a small snake about a foot. It was about a foot long. Oh, it's my sister. Thank you. I'll have to drop by and visit you sooner than later. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate, you listening to the Lord and having your Bible studies. Like I said, I've been failing on my Bible study channel. I need to get Bible studies regular. My goal is to get one out one a week, like on a Saturday, Friday or Saturday. And I've been falling so short. This channel gets all the attention, unfortunately. But I'll have Bible studies here. I do have Bible studies on this channel. But yeah, I need to get some consistency on my other channel with Bible studies. But thanks for being here. I don't want to keep you hanging on. So thanks for your time, for your support. And God bless you, my sister. Bye for now and keep looking up. Good night, Ken. You guys have a good night. Well, you too, Danielle. Thank you for visiting. Unless you were talking to Miranda Heavenbound. Okay, so who's in the chat? I have two showing. There's that stuff from last night. That's still. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm trying to figure out who's left in the chat. I'm assuming it's Bigfoot Silver Hide and Seekers, I think. And I'm thinking maybe it's Danielle still in the chat, but I'm not sure. One showing in the chat. Okay, so who's here? Who's in the house? Okay. Looks like no one's okay. One's in the house. Who's in the house? Who's in the house? All right. Well, it looks like we have no one here in the house. Everybody's come, had a good time, enjoyed everyone being here, enjoyed the live stream with you guys and gals, and it's been a blessing. It's been really nice. So, all right. Well, no further ado. All right. I guess I'm going to have to end this Insane Friends live stream brought to you by Easy2 Tips and Tricks ETC.
No, ECT.
Oh, ECT. You know, that's dyslexia at its best. What can I say? All right. So, ETC, TEC, you know, ABC, you know, just put it in the search. It'll come up. So, all right. Well, again, I thank everyone for being here. I thank all those that will be here after the live stream. Now, on my channel, you know, it's been brought to my attention that I need to make it known. So I'm known for videos that are up close and personal. When you come to my channel, and you're looking for information and you're trying to figure out how to get something done, and I have videotaped what you're looking for. I want you to know you're going to see it up close and personal with as many details visually, verbally as I can make it, as I'm able at the time. Far as you know, there's a lot to say, and so I put as much out there on the table at the moment so that you can walk away and understand what you need to do. My channel is one of the few channels here on YouTube that show you what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, telling you the details behind what's really going on. And when you leave my channel watching that video, 90+% of the time, you're going to have a very good idea at knowing what you need to do. And that was the whole purpose of my starting YouTube to start with. So remember, Easy2 Tips and Tricks, etc. ECT. So God bless. Bye for now, and never give up. And the reason I say never give up, if you're still listening, from all the challenges, ups and downs, struggles, twists and turns that I've had in my life, I've learned one thing. I've learned nothing at all. You find out the right answer. Not just the right answer, but you find out what it is that you don't know. There's always a way. Always. So, from my heart to you, never give up, because there's always a way. Bye for now. Let's catch you on the next one. God bless you, and we'll catch you on the rebound. So keep looking up, and God bless.